Hey YouTube, what's up? It is Gore here. It is 4:20, lads. So sorry, I'm trying to sort my body clock out, right? Yeah, as you do. So what up, lads? Drinking tea. Don't mind about. It's good tea, trust me. Bit cold. It's all right. So lads, what's going on? If you don't already know, I hope you guys are having a good New Year. My New Year was fine, right? Because I made a video the day before yesterday, wishing you guys a good New Year and all that jazz. Anyways, so what happened on New Year's? So, well, me, a bunch of friends, me, Arius, Luca, Joe, Raj Patel, his friend, and Shannon, Jess, and Tom, we went to a nightclub. Before we go to a nightclub, we go celebrate the New Year, right? What happened was, I had a request of my girlfriend, because there's a bit of a drama, right? A bit of a drama. I was a bit drunk, right? But there's a bit of drama on my Facebook, right? So I put a Facebook status up, which I removed 3 hours later, if you guys don't already know. So I'll explain. And what happened was, come New Year, I asked my girlfriend, I said, look, on the countdown, you know the countdown, right? You know, the 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, yeah, and all the balloons come down and all the confetti. I asked my girlfriend if I could just kiss her, because that's all the request. That's the request, right? That's tradition, right? So that was that. And oh, excuse, I'm still ill, by the way. I'm still a bit ill. So I said, look, love, like, that's all I want. And come down the count. She was with me. We were dancing and prancing and all that good stuff. And about 2 minutes before the countdown, literally around 2 minutes, I looked around. She's gone. Where's she gone from the dance hall? She's gone. It's a big club. I can't find her. She was gone. 1 minute. Oh God, 1 minute. Oh fuck. My friend Jess is like, she'll come. Don't worry. She's gonna come, Ali. Trust me. You know, come 30 seconds, then 10 seconds. She's still not there. And I come on the zero. I'm like that. I'm like, oh, this is shit. Turns out, I went toilet, you know, 15 minutes go by, I look for her and I find her, my friend Luca, rubbing his back. What's happened? Luca misses his mum. There's been a bit of drama and he's a bit upset and he went and had a bit of he went to go, because he wanted to spend time with his mum on the New Year, so he was a bit upset. So, me, I was annoyed because, you know what I mean, I didn't get to see my mum. You know, I don't really see my mum a lot. But I didn't get to spend time with my girlfriend on the countdown, you know. So I was pretty upset, but Shannon is really good friends with Luca. I want you guys to know that. So I immediately updated my Facebook saying, fantastic way to start the New Year. My girlfriend ditched me on the countdown. Fantastic. Brilliant. You know what I mean? So, literally got like 200 likes in like a couple of hours and hundreds of comments, people freaking out. Holy shit, they've broken up. That is what happened. And after a few hours I removed it, realising, oh, this is not good because people are jumping to conclusions here, which I don't blame you guys. But anyways, what happened? When I came home, after 30 minutes I've been, at 12:30 I started walking home. I came home, I sat down at home, and I thought, okay, I spoke to my mum on the phone. She was still awake, amazingly. And Shannon walks in and she apologises. She goes, you know, I'm sorry, that was wrong of me. I shouldn't have done that. I should have spent time with you. I said, okay, that's fine, because she's a very caring girl. So that's fine. And she apologised and it was fine. She said, sorry, I'm happy with that. Let's put it behind us. And then Luca and Joe walk in, right? And me and Luca started having a bit of an argument, right? Just came out of nowhere. Just started arguing. Well, came out of nowhere. I was okay. And then he started freaking out and then he said something which sticks in my head. And that is the purpose of today's video. He said something like, you treat us like fans. You treat me like a fan. I don't know who you are, Ali Larson. I don't know who are you? Who are you? And that has been that's stuck in my head ever since. Like I'm like, what is there to know? What is there to know? You know what I mean? So I'm a type of guy. Firstly, I'm a type of guy. If you guys ever meet me, have you guys ever experienced this? You meet somebody in real life, and within about a minute or two, they put their whole depression onto you. They put their past onto you. Yeah? Has anybody out there ever met someone like that? If you have, let me know in the comments. Because literally, I've known thousands of people, which I've met, within about 5 minutes of meeting them, they've gone, oh yeah, my dad used to abuse me, or, oh yeah, I got kicked out of my house, or, oh yeah, I used to do this and do that, and I've done drugs. Look, we don't give a shit, right? Don't get me down, I won't get you down. When I meet people, I don't put my fucking past onto them, ever. Because I just feel like it's not good. I don't have a hard-ass upbringing. My life's been fine. I've been okay. I've had some shit as well. Everyone's been through thick and thin, right? But mate, I've just gone, right, that's in the past, this is the future, let's focus on the future. You know what I mean? So, and the present, you know? So, that was it really. So I said to him, what do you want to know? What do you want to know? And he's like, well, I don't know nothing about you. So I thought, you know what I do? Today's video, I'm going to fucking talk about my past. And I'm going to talk about all shit. and you guys sit there, and if you enjoy it, then yeah, well, I'm glad you enjoyed it. So let's shoot, man. There we go. If you don't already know, my name is Ali Larson. So I've been brought up with 7 sisters. I've got 0 brothers. My sisters' names are Layla, Essen, this is from the oldest to the youngest, Layla, Essen, Amel, Coral, Ocean, Atlantic, and my mum's about to have another baby, which is going to be a girl, come January. So congratulations to mum. I was brought up with my dad. My dad, his name is Ali, my name is Ali, and he's got Turkish parents. My mum's British though. I was brought up to about the age of 6. As I was getting brought up, my mum and dad used to fight all the time. I remember in my head, my mum and dad used to fight all the time. And I was brought up in London, a place called Lewisham. Lewisham in London. If you guys know that, near Catford. Yeah? Are you with me? Gangster. Right, so what happened was, as I was brought up, my dad used to, he'd done a lot of drugs. My dad's always been on drugs. He's 50 and he's always done drugs, right? Smoked the weed, he's sniffed coke before, he's done a lot of shit. And it got him, that was the reason my mum and him broke up. Because what happened was, my dad set my mum's car on fire. My mum had a really nice Volkswagen convertible, and my dad set it on fire when he was angry. Don't do drugs, kids, it can make you do crazy shit. And yeah, and that's why they broke up. So I was about age 5 then, and then we all moved into a hostel. A hostel is a place where everyone can just go and stay, homeless people. And so I was in a hostel for about 2 to 3 years, and it was the best time of my life. Why? Because Pokemon Craze came out, the Pokemon Craze in 1999, around about that time, and it was amazing. I loved it. I met all these people, and it was fucking fantastic, and I loved it to pieces, and it was one of the happiest times of my life. You might think, oh my god, you're crazy, you're in a hostel. It was great. It's one big fucking room, right, with all 3 of my sisters at the time, and I loved it to pieces, and I met all these other fucking kids in the place, and it was all great, and we all went to school together, and the Pokemon Craze came out, and we used to fucking have Pokemon, and I love Pokemon, and that was it. After 3 years, my mum met a bloke called Andrew in a nightclub, and my mum was a bit of a gold digger. She was like, look, she's looking for a bloke to get with, so she can have a great upbringing with her kids. She don't want to find a bloke who's poor, then her kids won't have a good upbringing. So immediately my stepdad, Andrew, we moved to Kent. As we moved to Kent, which I'm right now, that's on the south coast. I'm on the south coast right now. You can't get into the corner of England anymore, a place called Folkestone. Just look at the England maps. Folkestone. So we all moved down here in Kent, and what happened was, that was that. You know, we all lived together. Andrew had a few kids with my mum, and I went to school. I missed a couple of years of school though, because my mum used to, we were moving around a lot. We moved to Swanley, and that's the reason why I'm a bit dumb, you know, because like, I don't know the difference between, some things like, isn't and isn't, you know, like, sorry, let's put it there and over there, they're his, yeah, and he is, that, you know, I'm getting a bit confused with that, because I missed a bit of school where they teach me in year 4 and year 3, you know, so that's annoying. Got a long story, while I was in Sellinge, a place where I was living in Sellinge, in Kent, that was the place. My Andrew had a few kids with my mum, that's cool and all, you know, no problem with that. And I guess I went to school, and I was always quiet. I never spoke to girls, I couldn't speak to anybody. I literally, believe it or not, I wasn't a chatterbox years ago. Can I, sorry, that's good tea. So, what happened was, I wasn't much of a chatterbox, believe it or not. And I was actually very quiet. I was very, very quiet growing up. I was the most quietest kid. So, I forgot to mention, when I was in the hostel, my dad, when I was 6, he bought me a PlayStation 1. My real dad bought me a PlayStation 1. As soon as I got that PlayStation 1, PlayStation was my life. Crash Bandicoot, Spyro, Tomb Raider, Tekken, all these games, Hercules, all these games, I knew immediately. When I got a PlayStation 1, I did not want to put it down. I don't know what ticked in my head, but I loved it. I loved gaming. I knew I was up all night. My mum wouldn't let me stay up all night, but I'd get up early and play, and she used to have a go at me. PlayStation 1, I loved it. My dad got my PlayStation 1 chipped, and we had loads of fucking games, you know, all these hundreds of games, and I played them all every day, and I wouldn't put down a game until I completed it. Trust me. I was like, I swear to God, I was like a pro gamer at the age of 6. Yeah. Keep that in mind. As I'm moving around, I always play my PlayStation. No matter where I went, I took my PlayStation with me. My mum used to have a go at me because I used to take it with me to London and back to visit her family. You know, she used to hate me for that. Sneak it in the fucking car. And what happened was, I was at Kent and went to school in Kent. I was very quiet, you know, and I got help from a lot of teachers. At lunchtime, I used to go and spend time with another teacher learning to read because I couldn't read really well. I had a bit of difficulties because I missed a lot of school. and all the other kids were in front of me. But after a few years of primary school, year 5 and year 6, I caught up. And I went to a secondary school called Brockhill Park Performing Arts College, which was year 7, age 11. Right, you got to be age 11 to go to secondary school. Went there, and I was very quiet, very we did our CATS test. And my CATS test, the CATS test is basically where you do all these exams, and it will tell you how, if you work hard, what your after 5 years, what your grades will be. And I was predicted A's and B's. I was predicted A's and B's, right? Believe it or not. And that was cool. I was like, okay, I'm going to get A's and B's. This is fantastic. I was very quiet, but then something in my brain ticked. I didn't like to be quiet, you know, because in primary school I was getting a bit bullied a little bit by my friends. Used to take a piss out of me. They weren't really my friends, but they used to take a piss out of me because I was a bit of this called me a teacher's pet, you know, because I was very quiet and I used to get the answers correct. So in my brain, something ticked, and I didn't want to be a teacher's pet anymore. So then I started hanging out with kids that were very show-offs. Kids like Jamie and George and Toby. They used to show off, and I used to like that. So I would rather make the class laugh. And I came out my show a bit, and I used to show off loads in year 7. And I was loved in my class. I didn't do my work. I would swear, I'd be cheeky, rude, as you do. And the teachers hated me, but I loved it. And my class loved it. Come year 8. The next year, I was still the class clown. I didn't really do well. I didn't really do my homework or exams or whatever. I did my exams, but I did shit at them. And what happened was, well, that was it. Like, I still was that class clown. And another year went by, and the class loved me. Come year 9, everyone started maturing. Guys started maturing. Girls started maturing. Girls started getting bigger boobs, bigger bums. Guys started getting more chill, more cool, more calm. You know, testosterone was kicking in. Me, I didn't change. I stayed the same. And everyone started to hate me. Not hate, but not like me. I wasn't very popular. Because Ali, oh my God, Ali, shut up, you're so annoying. You know, year 7, you're age 11, you go to like 13, you're not cool anymore. My humour wasn't the same, you know, people didn't like it. And so I guess I was pushed aside a lot, and a lot of people didn't like me for that. I still had some friends, like my best friend Ryan, who always stuck with me. Respect Ryan Nettleship, best friend in the world. I swear to God, we've been best friends for over 10 years. Love that guy to pieces. Wicked. So, what happened was, well, I was in school and everything just kind of went downhill. Like, I went really quiet because no one liked me. I went very, very, very quiet. I didn't have any girlfriends after year 8 and no one liked me, really. That's the complete honest truth. I wasn't very popular and a lot of people used to take a piss out of me because I was a bit of a show-off. So I went really quiet. Really, 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 really quiet. Like, I went quiet all over again. I didn't really talk a lot to anybody. And then I started, my friend Ryan showed me a game called RuneScape. RuneScape? You guys have heard of RuneScape? So what happened was Ryan showed me RuneScape, and I was like, well, this is a great game, because I still loved gaming. I love my PlayStation 2. I never had a PlayStation 3, only a PS2, PS1, PS2. I used to play Pokemon on my Game Boy. I played so many game consoles, I can go into it if you really want. But what happened was Ryan showed me RuneScape, and I played it. And we had dial-up internet, and it was 1p a minute, but that was expensive, so I could only spend like one hour a day on the computer. Mum wouldn't let me do anymore. I would rub my mum's feet. I got a foot fetish. That's another thing. I can explain if you really want. But you know, there's many, like, thousands of things you can get to know me about. But what happened was, the gist of it is, I would play RuneScape, and one day I made a video with Hypercam, and I started making more and more videos. I discovered a guy on YouTube called Skychi about 8 years ago. And what happened was, he was a commentator, and I said, Mum, please get me a microphone. So my mum got me a microphone. To which then I got the microphone and I made a video on RuneScape, me playing Castle Wars. That kind of went a bit viral. Well, 30,000 views was a bit viral from nothing. My friend Fat Rect, I've had all these popular video makers help me in the past. Excuse me. And that was that. And then I kind of grew a fan base, and ever since I've just been making videos. At the end of school, year 11 come, all my friends that were messing about with me were like, Ali, it's year 11 now, we have to focus on schoolwork. I didn't focus, but they did. My results were very bad for GCSEs. I got D's, F's and E's, because the way my brain works, I can't listen to somebody who's boring. Just the way I work, I can't listen to somebody who's boring. I think the teachers in schools nowadays need to stop reading from a textbook and actually get to the kids' hearts, you know? They should stop being boring. They should come to school and enjoy teaching their kids, because the majority of teachers nowadays don't enjoy teaching. They will go there to get their paycheck, and that's it. They don't enjoy it, and if you're naughty, they get out. They're not interested at all, you know. So it's just the way I feel. I didn't think teachers really appreciate their students, and I didn't really enjoy school. I had some school teachers, I'm sure you guys would be there, some school teachers were amazing, but the majority of them don't really give a shit about you. They just want to get their fucking shit done and leave, you know. So basically, I got really bad GCSE results, and I was very disappointed in myself, and I felt very let down. Reason being, I presumed that I had all my friends. I had about 10 friends, and I presumed all of them would stick by my side. And when school finished, when I was 16, none of them stuck by my side. And I would ring them and call them up, but none of them give a shit about me. No one rang me back, no one texted me. Everyone went their own ways and had children. Moved countries, lived with their dads, did other things, went to uni, whatever. Me, I had no idea what I was doing. So what happened was I got kicked out of my mum's house. I was living in a caravan. My parents were living in a caravan at the time. Still are, right? But it's not a caravan, it's a mobile home. Don't get confused. And what happened was I went to live with my granddad, and then I got offered to go to college, because to go to college in the UK is free. So I went to college. I did keyboarding, you know, to keep typing and memos and essays. And that was fun. And I met a lot of people. And while I was typing, doing all the typing, every lunchtime, the students would be bored because we would sit down. We had a spare hour. We had 1 hour spare. And what I'd do, I would sit down, and I would, everyone would sit down bored, and I would get up and tell stories, and they loved it. I would just get up and tell stories. And that was it. And they loved it. Every week, they would say, Ali, come on, tell us some stories. I would get up and just do a stand-up routine. They loved it. And that was that, really. After a year of doing the typing, all my teachers went, Ali, go do performing arts. Go do performing arts. Now, keep in mind, I didn't know how to speak to girls. I couldn't talk to girls when I was 16. Oh, it was impossible. I couldn't speak to girls. Living with my granddad at the time, he has got a very nice personality and very good guy and very funny humour. I kind of rubbed off him, and I started picking up his humour. And what happened was, as I was in college, I started doing performing arts. It made me come out of my shell a lot more, because I couldn't talk to girls, and I was very loud and obnoxious, and I changed a lot. I did 3 years of performing arts, and I met a lot of people, and I could go into that. And then the day we left college, I had to go work in an office, because I had no other choice to pay rent. And I went to work. That was okay. You know, the induction day. I come back, and then everyone was like, oh my god, live streaming, it's a thing. So I live streamed RuneScape, and I started live streaming this game called RuneScape again, because like it all came out, 2007 Scape servers, and I was, oh my god. And then people started helping me out. We got like a lot of views, a lot of support, and then I stopped working in that office the next day, and then I've been streaming ever since. I did convert though to League of Legends, and then because everyone was saying RuneScape's dying, so I converted, because I loved live streaming, so I converted to League of Legends. And then as I was converted to League of Legends, in the summertime, just not so long ago, last summer, everyone was like, come back to RuneScape, come back to RuneScape. You know, we've been streaming League for over a year, like nearly a year now. So I streamed RuneScape one last time for a couple of months. Bit of drama, being called a money whore and all this, because people saw it the wrong way. Because I was getting hyped up to come back to RuneScape, so I did, and then I was getting called out a lot, and there was a lot of drama. And then after a few months, it just got a bit boring, and I thought, what am I doing here, streaming RuneScape? Like, I'm not really going anywhere. I'm not really doing anything. I want to be somebody. I want to go pro, because I love gaming. So I want to be on the stage one day. I want to be a pro player. I want to become #1 League of Legends player in the world, in the US at least, on Challenger. I'm nearly Master Tier, well, Diamond 1. So I'm just full focusing on this, and that is my enjoyment. My computer's my life. Gaming is my life, and I just want to be a somebody and grow to the max potential, and that is about it. Of course, there's more little things in this story. There's little tiny things I could go and explain all into, but as I said, man, I don't want to put it on to you guys, because when I talk about the past, I feel some people can get depressed, or feel bad, or feel dumb, or they feel a bit like, oh, this is a bit awkward. But yeah, if you ever meet me, you can ask me anything, but I'm just an normal person. I've got a past, I've got an upbringing, I could go right into it. There's some bad things, there's thousands of things I haven't mentioned, but that... Oh, upstairs is hoovering, sorry lads. But that's about the gist of it, lads. So yeah, hopefully you guys have got to know me a bit better, and now you see where I am and what I'm doing, and that is it really. Of course, there's little things like I've got a girlfriend called Shannon, I've got a dog called Draven, I've got loads of friends, and blah 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 blah. But yes, that is the gist of it, lads. Okay, so if you like this video, guys, and you want me to talk about anything else in future, then let me know in the comments. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure you give it a thumbs up. On top of that, please, lads, follow me on Facebook. It's in the description. On Twitch, right? And that's it. You can subscribe to me on YouTube if you want more videos. And that is it, lads. I'll leave it to it. It's been 20 minutes. God damn it. I will see you guys later. I'm literally going to be live streaming when this video's live. I woke up at 4 o'clock, so I did a stream all tonight. But mate, who gives a shit? You guys aren't at school, so I'll see you there, man. If you guys want to come drop by, rank 1 EUSTF, come at me. See you guys later, man. Thanks for watching.